In this video, we will solve multi-step inequalities and graph its solution on the number line. Remember, when we are solving inequalities, when do we flip the inequality? Go ahead and answer this question in your notes. For our first example, we are given 4 times the sum of x plus 3 greater than negative 24. So we're going to solve this just like we would a normal equation. So we start with distribution. We distribute the 4 to get 4x plus 12 is greater than negative 24. Subtract the 12 from both sides, and we get 4x is greater than negative 36. Divide by 4, and so x is greater than negative 9. Notice that we didn't flip the inequality here. It's not that we're dividing a negative number by something, it's that when we divide by a negative, we have to flip that inequality. So here, if we're going to graph the solution, we start with negative 9 in the middle, and all of our x values are greater than negative 9. Notice that it doesn't have the equal to, so this is a situation where we have the open circle, because negative 9 is not included in the solution. It's everything greater than negative 9, so we shade to the right. This example is an on your own example, so is this one. Next, we have variables on both sides. So what we have to do first is decide which side we want to move the variable to. So I think I'm going to move the variable to the left, and I think I'm going to get rid of the 1 first. So I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides to get 6x is less than 8 minus 2x. Then add 2x to both sides. When I add 2x to both sides, I get 8x is less than 8. So x is less than 1. So to graph this solution, 1 is not included, which means I'm going to have an open circle at positive 1, and I'm shading everything smaller than 1. This example with variables on both sides is an on your own problem. Here we have a variable on both sides of the inequality, but we have some distribution as well. So notice here we're distributing a negative 1. We have 3 minus 2x, and when we distribute that negative 1, this turns into plus 7, is less than or equal to 34 minus 6x. Next, I'm going to combine my like terms on the left. I'm going to have 3 plus 7, which is 10, bring down the negative 2x, and I didn't change anything on the right-hand side. Now I'm going to move things across the inequality. So I'm going to add 6x to both sides, and when I do, I get a positive 4x plus 10 is less than or equal to 34. Subtracting 10 from both sides gives us 4x is less than or equal to 24, and dividing by 4, x is less than or equal to 6. This time x can be 6 because x is less than or equal to 6. So when we graph the solution, at 6 we'll have a closed circle. That circle will be shaded in because we know 6 can be a solution. The next 2 problems are on your own problems. Make sure you're distributing that negative correctly and graphing the solution. And same with this one.